wanna bulk up. Like everyone thinks just because you're skinny, they're like, oh, you look so great. It's like, I'm dying. Thank you. I don't feel well. Today we're talking about things that make me irrationally angry. That's just top of mind, I guess.
Top of mind.
Top of mind.
It was top of mind.
It's top of mind. I'm like, what am I thinking about right now? Things that make me angry.
It was top of mind.
Like this, my biggest one. I don't know why. It's those videos where people are making like the miniature food, where it's like a plate this big and they have a mini skillet.
Small McDonald's fries.
It makes me so mad. I don't know why. It's just like one of those things that every time one of those videos pop up, I just like start seething with rage. Which is weird, because I usually I like miniatures. Like I like collecting mini things, but something about making mini food.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's cute, because they'll like feed it to a hamster. That's cute. Like hamster eating a little burrito. But it's like, make the food like 3 times bigger. And then I'm impressed. Like, why is it so small? I don't like it.
That's what you hate?
That's what I hate the most. That's like my number one. I don't know why, it just gets under my skin. A lot of ASMR videos, I don't like whispering. I'm okay with like, when they're like tapping the mic. Or
oh
like,
my God, those whisper ASMR videos.
Like the soap cutting videos I love, but when they're like in the microphone and they're, ooh, get out of my ear.
They be tapping and.
I'm okay with like tapping and I'll tune in, I'll watch it, and then like I'm like in it and I'm like, ooh, this sounds good, and then out of nowhere, so today, and oh, it's like all up in my ears and it like makes my brain stem vibrate.
I hate those.
I don't like it.
When scorned moms or scorned women like get on Instagram and their reels are like cringy. It's like I have 8 kids by 8 fathers, but my value is still through the roof. And then they post that knowing it's gonna make like regular, and I say regular,
it's like rage bait.
Yeah, like regular people are gonna comment on that, and then you're gonna take the time to reply to each and every comment as if what you think you're doing is holy, when you know it's just cringy and you're doing it for us.
Skit videos get me a lot when like the acting is so bad. Like they'll come in and be like, babe, what do you mean you sold my car because the mafia is after you? Babe, I got involved with the mafia. Oh my God, I want to jump through their window and just start fighting them. Like
the home like cameras, and when people record their like normal boring home, like we're doing right now, except they have cameras in each room to record being boring. So they go, and so you get like videos of just, hey babe, I'm gonna go throw out the trash, okay, and then you record your boyfriend or girlfriend going through each room in the house to throw out the trash. Like, what's that about?
I wonder so much. The skit videos really get under my skin, especially when like someone I love, like a family member, shows me a video and they think it's really funny and it's like so clearly a skit, and I'm like,
they think it's real. I just heard you tell me.
You heard, I was trying to like muffle it with my sigh. My stomach went wobble. It was so loud. Oh God, those get so mad. I don't know why. It's the poor acting that gets me, because I'm the same way in movies. If like I'm watching a movie and someone's clearly not a good actor, like Carl.
Oh, this woman.
Carl from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Every line he said was like no emotion. Like he literally just read it and he's like, what do you mean we have to go to the jail?
Yeah,
like I love Carl more than anything.
I thought Carl was the, like, I loved him, but I thought he was like the worst actor.
That's why they wrote him off.
Obviously he's
so
younger and stuff, but I never thought his acting was great. But we did like him.
I love him. He was my favorite. I couldn't after they got rid of him. I was like, I can't.
That was most people. They just gave it up.
It was so weird. They shouldn't have done that. But yeah, Carl, you're not that good of an actor. That's what gets. Anytime he was on the screen.
I don't know him now. Like,
is he? I don't know. I haven't seen him in anything else. So
he's in it. I looked him up. Yeah, he's been in a lot.
We gotta see. Maybe that was just the start and he had the little jitters.
I still feel like he plays the same person in each one. I think it's just his personality.
You know, when you find that one character that just like it sticks with your personality so well, you just play that role in every movie you're in.
I saw a woman. Her content on her Instagram was because her husband or boyfriend or whoever was in he was like a vegetable, like a vegetative state. So she gets her content like keeping her man alive or husband alive or whatever, while people want to take off the life support. And I'm just like, and the worst part was that like if you follow the story, like she started posting him after the accident. It wasn't like they had, like me and you make content, and if I go brain damage, just throw the camera in my face. I give you permission to record my misfortune.
Got you.
But they weren't content creators till after the accident, and now her channels is all milking the situation she's in, and I'm like,
that's another thing that gets me, when, especially with parents.
Does he even know he's on camera? That's the weird, you know what I mean?
When parents are using like their very terminally ill child
that's
for
most
clout,
people.
and you can like so clearly tell it's for clout, and it's like,
yeah,
I feel so terrible. And that so many people buy into it. And it's like, yeah, you want to do the right thing and you want to send them money in the hopes that they'll actually do the correct thing and put all the money to their children, but a majority of the time they don't. And it's like, it's so hard to like try to make that decision. Like, should I send this money to help this child, or is this person gonna like pocket it? And that's a sad thought. I really hate those videos. Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of that. Other videos out there. All the fake instrument players outside of like.
Oh my god, I love them. I love when they commit to the bit, when someone will like unplug it and it'll stop playing and they'll like strike a pose like they finished. And I'm like, commit. You know what? I like that.
You gotta stand on it.
You gotta stand. They're
you're
like,
gonna sit there and
they
act
unplug
like
it.
you're
They're
doing
like,
something.
I was done anyways. Like, I love that. Stand on that. Oh, you know what I really don't like? And I guess I'm here for this. Modern art is ass.
Oh no, it's terrible. We know that.
I am so tired, and the videos are always the same. It's like a person walking up, and they got like sad music playing, and their eyes are closed. They're feeling it, and they're painting with their eyes closed. All dramatic, and like it's literally just blobs of nothing, and they'll step back and look at it and start crying, and they're like,
what's that? Is that contemporary art, or I don't remember what it's called, but like it's like elevator or art, or like not elevator art, office art, library art, the type of art that just be art that I would hang up at one of my nursing home jobs in the lobbies. We would put those like just big canvas prints up of like a bagel, or one was just random lines of paint that was like literally just took little rollers and made a couple squiggles, and it was huge. It was like a 15-foot canvas or something. I had to get me and my homie on a big ladder, hang up the most dumb painting ever in the lobby, and people liked it though.
Oh, so that grinds my gears. When I see someone like literally putting no effort into something, and then their work sells for like $1 million, and they make up this like bullshit story about like how it was created. It's like, I could paint that with my toes. It's not talent. Like,
people do create their own worth, and I've seen people paint horrible stuff online and then make a reel. They'll make a reel of it, and the reel is like their journey to trying to self-validate themselves by trying to make a sale on their thing. And then like, let's say they did do some completely like just ugly thing. It'll go, they'll make a video of them like finally making the sale, selling it for like 10 grand or whatever to get that like, I don't even know the word, but you know what I mean? Like that little pat on the back, and it's like, and you look at the comments and everybody's roasting them. And like, I get it. You're like, okay, it is a good idea because you did sell it. Let's be real, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, you got to make the bag. But you can't get defensive when we're all just saying it how it is.
Saying how it is.
Like, congratulations on making your money, but that was dog shit. You know what I mean?
It really gets me when I see art like that in like actual exhibits, and then like I could just go outside and see graffiti that's way more detailed and way more artistic than that. Like, it's crazy.
What about the story of that Italian, or was the Italian, the guy that sold like the invisible, you saw that meme that was like online, the guy sold an invisible art or sculpture or whatever?
It was like a painting that like people claimed you could
like
see
invisible.
something in it.
This was like literally just an empty, it was like an empty, like a shelf, and it was empty, there's nothing on it. And you would envision, you just imagine what the sculpture is, and it sold for a ridiculous price.
That's crazy. I saw a painting like that where it was literally just like a blank canvas, and people would walk up and be like, oh my God, I see it. I will fight your grandmother. No, you don't see it. Stop lying. It makes me so mad. It's like that story you learn as a child about that guy who scammed that fancy king by making him the finest of like garments, and it was so fine and so expensive that only the richest people could see it. In reality, he didn't make him anything. He just like pretended to put something on him. The king walked around naked, but because everyone wanted the king's approval, like, oh, this is gorgeous. Of course I see it. It's amazing. And all the poor people were like, why is this dude naked?
Man, people get duped all the time.
People have always
since
been
the
getting
beginning
duped.
of time.
There's always been dupers.
I mean, religion is the biggest dupe. Like,
Yeah.
we got wars over different gods, different religions.
That's what's crazy. Oh.
People getting slaughtered for like thousands of years due to a god
Over
or your
crazy
beliefs. Like, that's
things.
why it's just, that's nuts. That's
Never
a big
understood
psyop.
that. Like, I love learning about other people's beliefs. I can't like imagine walking up to someone and going, well, you think that's pretty cool, but what I think is way better, so.
No, it's the fact that wars happen due to beliefs. That's
craziness. Mm-hmm. Like, why do you care that much? Why can't
Like,
you just let people be happy?
your god's wrong, mine is better, I'm killing you and I'm taking your land.
That's so crazy
Like,
to me.
what?
If someone walked up and was
There's
like,
so many other things you could do for fun on Earth. Like, go to Cancun and swim. I swear to God, you're not gonna want to kill nobody. Like, just go have a good
they got
vacation.
nothing going on in their lives.
That's crazy.
So they feel the need to like start shit.
Go get a margarita on the beach. You're not gonna be tense. You can't. I've done it. Like,
I've
you're
never
gonna.
had a good margarita.
What?
I feel like
How dare
every
you.
margarita. Okay, I've been told this is how you know it's made wrong because every margarita I tastes like nail polish remover smells. It's so it's exactly how nail polish remover smells.
I don't have
and
taste
that's how
buds.
they taste to
You
me.
know this, so I can't. To me, every
I
margarita is great.
can. They look so good, and
The icy ones are the best.
yeah.
The
that's what
slushy
I get. I
margaritas?
get like the slushy watermelon
Chicago,
one, and it tastes like straight nail
Garcia's.
polish.
If you're from Chicago, you already know Garcia's in Lincoln Square. That's a spot like people know about Chicago.
I've never had a good one.
You gotta go have.
And people
one
say
someday.
that means they put too much alcohol in it because you shouldn't be like tasting that.
I like it though. So
Never had a good one. Maybe I just gotta try again.
every time we get either pitchers or we get like the big shared glass one or whatever, I forgot how many ounces, but like we be telling them like just dump the bottle.
You should dump it. I've
But
never
you're also
been
not
big on
you're also
alcohol.
not an alcohol person,
Yeah.
period. So I
Never.
feel like even the right amount of alcohol is gonna possibly make you be like that because you don't even drink.
If it doesn't taste like juice, I won't drink it. Like I like what's it called? The Sex on the Beach.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, it's so fruity and it comes with so many like little pieces of fruit in there that you get a drink and you get a snack.
Every girl
I
I've
love
ever
that.
dated orders one of those.
So good.
Or and like my sister,
Straight
any
juice.
female I've gone to the bar with, period, orders that shit.
If I
my
taste the
mom
alcohol, I
orders
don't want
those.
it. That's why I hate when people are like, oh, let me make you a drink. No. The second I taste the alcohol, I'm not gonna drink it.
Have you ever went drinking with your mom, like party with her?
No, because my mom, I get that from my mom. My mom will have one glass of wine and then start seeing dead people. Last time she had a glass and a half at like an Applebee's, and she laughed.
I heard your stomach again.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to like
You be
shift
trying
so
to-
it stops. You see me shift. I'm like,
You
shut
be trying
up.
to brush past it.
She had a glass and a half, and she was giggling because she tried to order squash, and she said squish. She's like, I want a squish. And she thought it was so funny that she like cackled and she just slammed her head into the wall. Like loud, and went boom, and everyone in the restaurant looked. I'm like, I'm trying to duck her
She
down.
was
and
lit.
shake.
Let her live her best
Yeah,
life.
I get that from my mom. I have 2 drinks and I'm like, I'm tired and I feel bad. You gotta take care of me, and there's dead people. Like,
You're small. You just throw you over the shoulder.
yeah, that's what's lucky about
Toss
me.
her in
Like,
bed.
I always get home
Sleep
safe
it off.
because I don't weigh much, so anyone can just
You grab her by the ankles, lift her
yeah
up,
lift me up.
toss
and
her in bed. I've carried my guy friends like over my
Yeah.
shoulders. Like one time, was it Keith, the guy, the subject of a lot of my jokes.
Yeah.
At one time, he got really like obliterated, and I just
Yeah.
I put him over my shoulder out the car. It was terrible. I wasn't driving. Let me be clear. But we parked like in the fire hydrant, which is right in front of the building, but across the street because there's no parking. That was the go-to spot for the hoodlums. Like you park at the hydrant if you get home too late because
Yeah.
there's no parking in the
Yeah, what are
neighborhood.
you gonna do?
So I threw Keith over my shoulder, and I like we walked just across the street. It's not far, and then but up the back porch stairs, like
Yeah.
just up and up each flight of stairs over my shoulder, and then I tossed him into a little beach chair on the porch. He woke up as soon as he hit the chair. He's like, oh, what's going on? And everyone was laughing at him, and my cousin was behind me recording him over my shoulder. And here's the weird part, or the funny part. Like after it was done, I realized he had been woken up like while we were walking,
Yeah.
and he was like trying to get off my shoulder.
He was just.
He was literally like, let me down, let me down. I didn't even like, I don't know. I was ignoring him.
Yeah.
I think I got a Snapchat memory of like a lot of these nights.
I miss being strong.
You can like just post clips, right, of your friends or whatever on YouTube. That's safe for work.
Yeah.
You don't gotta do no
as long as it's
consent
safe
forms.
for work, it's fine.
No
yeah, you don't
consent
have to do
forms and all that
consent.
other.
That's crazy.
Too many forms we had to fill out in the
I
past.
miss being strong like that. Like I actually used to be able to like carry my guy friends on my back. Like I could never like pick anyone up and throw them over my shoulders. But because I did 12 years of soccer, like all my strength was in my legs, so I'd carry like a 200-pound man piggyback style, no problem. I can't even pick up like a sack of flour now.
Well, I got lucky. Keith is not a heavy man. It's not like I'm strong. It's more like Keith weighed like, I don't know, 120 pounds, 130 at the most.
You just tossed them up there.
And he's not that tall even. So like, he's like a foot shorter and like 70,000 pounds lighter than me. Like
carrying like a big dog.
literally, I was carrying the pet mastiff. But what the?
It's picking up on my. Here it won't stop making noise.
Focus in. Yep, we can hear that. Triangulate the signal.
This is the struggle about being so skinny. I gotta put on like 10 more pounds. So if you guys can recommend me something, and please don't tell me, just eat more. Just eat more. I'm so tired of hearing that.
That's the #1 thing I tell people when they say they're skinny.
And it's like, bro,
if they're
I have like
related to me.
I have an illness. Like I cannot put
eat
on
more.
weight fast. Even if I eat every 15 minutes, I'm not gonna gain weight like that. Like food just flies through me.
I zoomed in a tad bit closer to show the seriousness.
Very serious talk.
Serious talk.
I feel like that never gets mentioned. Like everyone thinks just because you're skinny, they're like, oh, you look so great. It's like, I'm dying. Thank you. I don't feel well. I'm barely here. I'm barely here.
Better lock some doors and turn them lights down.
Did he ever make like more music after that?
I don't even know that
Who
song.
even sang
That's
that?
from, I don't know, memes. That's why I know that. And I do listen to country, okay, but I don't listen to all country. I like Allison Cross.
I feel like I've never listened to the full song now I think about it.
I don't even know
probably
what
just
it
know
is.
the memes. We'll have to look it up later. Watch it be like really good for no reason.
Watch it not even be a song. It was literally like.
It was just 30 seconds.
It's just a meme. I'm gonna be lying telling people like, oh, I finally heard it was good. They'd be like, it's not even real. Like,
not even real.
I should have checked. Like fact checking me. I said it's right.
I said it's right, so it is.
I said it.
I read it off the internet, so obviously it's true.
I read it online.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
My God. That's another thing that makes me irrationally angry. The skinniness. Wanna bulk up.
Bulk up. You're
Not even.
munchkin size. You want to bulk up.
I just need like 10 more pounds on me and I'll be good.
Well, then just eat more. Duh.
I don't know, just eat more. My God, just eat more.
If you would just eat more.
I hate that. That's the thing, because like everyone wants to be skinny.
You do eat too. That's the thing.
Ooh, I be snacking.
You don't gain no weight from it though.
I don't.
Me and you can eat the same foods in a day. I'll get fat in 1 second from it. You'll lose weight off of eating
And I
it.
try to only eat like snack food and really like high fatty foods for that reason, because I
You
know
should
like.
That does still not good for like organs and
Oh, whatever. Well, it's good for you at this point anyways. All our food has chemicals in it. Our water's turning the frogs gay. Everything's bad for you. There's like arsenic in tampons. Like, what is going on? Nothing is safe. That's another thing when people tell me, oh, you know how bad those things are for you? Like, do you see where we're at? Everything is bad for me. Do you think this one thing is gonna set me off? Like, give me my red dye 40. Don't ask me questions. I love my red dye 40. Keeps me going, keeps me energized.
Is there red dye 40 in Skittles?
Probably.
Might have to look it up. Pull it up, Jamie.
Jamie, pull that up. Probably. I'm pretty sure Skittles has red dye 40 and then like the yellow bee or something.
Yeah, I don't know much
I'm
about
not
that
sure,
stuff.
but I gotta take care of my stomach. I go eat a snack because this is every time I'm trying to say something important, it's like so we're gonna go get that taken care of.